YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the digestive system, and this will be an introductory lecture for the digestive system. So students, as you know, if we talk about digestion, the first thing that comes in our mind is food. Because food is responsible for the working of our body. Our body works with the help of food. So if we talk about food, we have some of the components of food which help our body to work. Like we have carbohydrates, which are a source of energy. Then we have proteins, which are the building blocks. And then we have lipids. Lipids basically is like a, you can say, secondary source of energy, or also known as fats. So it is a secondary source of energy of our body. Carbohydrates we get from chapati, potato, rice, and proteins, meat, fish, lentils, beans. And lipids is basically you get it from like ghee, oil, or red meat. So these are basically the sources of the food from which our body gets energy to work. And we have also some vitamins are also there, which I would like to tell you if we are talking about the food. So we have vitamin A, vitamin B, C, D, E, and K. So vitamin A basically it helps in retinol formation. It helps in retinol formation. And vitamin B, it helps in the absorption of food. And vitamin C helps in collagen formation. Vitamin D is also known as the sunshine vitamin. It helps in keeping our bones healthy. And vitamin E, it is also essential for the keeping our skin healthy. And vitamin K helps in blood clotting. So basically students, if now we are talking about the digestion, we talk about the food basically, which is very essential for making our body work. So now what is digestion, students? If we go through the book definition of digestion, so what digestion is? It's like breakdown of the complex food. See, now I told you about the sources of food. So this complex food basically, the breaking down of this complex food into simpler forms, that is digestion. Starch, you must have heard about the starch. It's also a source of food, and starch, it's a complex polymer. It's also broken down. Plants synthesize their food in the form of starch. So this complex food breaking down into simpler form is known as digestion. Students, we have some phases of digestion, but before that, talking about the phases of digestion, there is mechanism of digestion. Mechanism of digestion basically. And mechanism of digestion is like we have two mechanisms. First is like chemical, and second one is mechanical. If we talk about the chemical digestion takes place with the help of our teeth. Chemical digestion basically takes place with the help of digestive enzymes, that is mechanical. So first chemical, which takes place with the help of digestive juices, digestive enzymes, that is chemical, and mechanical is which will take place with the help of teeth. So this is the difference between chemical and mechanical digestion. Chemical, it takes place with the help of digestive juices, and mechanical takes place with the help of teeth. Now next is like the phases of digestion. If we talk about the phases of digestion, what are the phases of digestion? So we have first is ingestion, second is digestion, third is absorption, and fourth is digestion. So students, if we talk about the ingestion of food, it's basically intake of food. Like we humans, we have like holotrophic mode of nutrition, because we take whole of food and we use our hands for the intake of food. So that is ingestion, basically intake of food, simply. And digestion, digestion means, digestion is a very vast process. We will discuss it in the upcoming lectures. This is just an introductory class for the digestion, what we have to study basically. And digestion is like breakdown of food with the help of digestive juices, digestive enzymes, glands, all that work together. That is digestion, breakdown. And we can use a term for breakdown, that is catabolism. Then is absorption. Absorption is like whatever you have eaten in your food, the extraction of those nutrients, absorbing those essential nutrients from your food. That is absorption. Absorption is like absorbing essential nutrients. Essential nutrients. And students, here one point I would like to add, that maximum absorption takes place in the small intestine. So your small intestine is basically responsible for maximum absorption. And then there is digestion. Digestion is, you can also call it defecation. It is the removal of unwanted waste. Removal of unwanted waste is digestion basically. Okay, so this is basically what are the phases of digestion. And now students, moving on to the next part. In next part basically I will give you also idea about that in some organisms, like in humans we have two openings, like mouth for the intake of food and anus for the defecation of food. But we do have some organisms in which there is a single opening for ingestion as well as for defecation and all that. So what is that called basically? So we would have a look on that too. So let's have a discussion about that also. So you must have heard about this term, blind sac plan. It means that there is a single opening. Now you must be thinking that why I'm discussing about this, because it comes in digestive system. Such questions may be asked in some competitive exams. So a single opening is there. Single opening, that means mouth and as well as anus. It's a single opening for the intake of food as well as the digestion of food. So here we have examples, like we have a phylum Coelenterata. In phylum Coelenterata, it's a phylum, it's a group of individuals. They are in non-vertebrates. So in this you can take the example of jellyfish. Here you will find the single opening. And we have phylum Platyhelminthes. Yes, Platyhelminthes is there, in which you can take the example of tapeworm. Okay, in which there is a single opening. Okay students, now we will discuss, this introductory lecture is going to continue in the next part of the video, in which I will discuss about certain other things. Just for now, this is all about. So do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.